Hi, my name is Stephanie Serta, and I'm a current graduate student in the Clinical Mental Health Counseling Program, as well as a graduate assistant in the Graduate Admissions Office. I just wanted to take a moment to say welcome Bronx and give you a few tips about being a Rider graduate student. Due to COVID-19, Rider's been dedicated to creating a safe environment for the entire Rider community. To view Rider's plan and any updates, you can view the Resolved and Ready webpage, as well as you'll get updated emails to your Rider email. If you have any questions or concerns, you can email the email address in the bottom left-hand corner, resolvedandready@rider.edu. Now I'm going to go over a few web pages that you're going to want to get familiar with as a Rider student. The first one is your My Rider portal. So if you go to rider.edu, you'll see in the top that drop-down menu for students, you can select My Rider, and that'll bring you to this page, where if you haven't done so already, you can claim your Rider key. Once you've done that, you can log in using your username and created password. That'll bring you to your welcome page, where it'll show you Rider events, campus updates, as well as your toolbox where you can view your email and your campus page. The tab over here, your student tab, looks like this, and this is a tab that I use very frequently as a Rider student. On the left-hand side, you'll see your student grades. If you select a term, the page will refresh and show you your grades for that term. In the middle, registration tools. Before you register, your course schedules. That's where you're going to view all of the available courses for the upcoming semesters. Then when you go to register, before you register, you're going to do the COVID-19 shared responsibility and financial agreement to enroll. If you haven't done so already, you can still do that for this upcoming fall semester. Under that is student registration, where you can go ahead and register for classes. Below that, still in the registration tools, you'll see student profile, and that's one of the tabs that I use a lot as a student. It'll show you your curriculum and all the courses that you need to take for your program, what you've taken already and what you still need to take. It'll also show you any holds, as well as how to apply to graduate. On the right-hand side, you'll see your student finances. You'll select accept your financial aid, as well as your iPay or university bill. Below that, on the left-hand side, you'll see your academic profile. It'll show you your program or any secondary programs you have, as well as your advisor. So if you select a term, the page again will refresh, scroll down, and it'll show you your advisors, as well as your transcripts and your holds. Below that, under personal information, you'll see Rider Alerts. This is a program that I recommend signing up for. You give them your phone number, and Rider will text you and call you with any updates about the university or the local area. So any emergencies, any power outages, or just any updates that Rider needs to tell you. And then below that, you'll see health insurance waiver and enroll. And if you click on that, it'll bring you to this page. So graduate students taking 9 credits or more and all international students are required to have health insurance. If you have your own health insurance, you can go ahead and waive the health insurance. And if you want to register for the health insurance, you can do that on this page as well. If you're a part-time student taking less than 9 credits, you don't have to opt out or enroll in the health insurance. If you're looking to waive the health insurance for international students, you must do that by September 4th. And for domestic students, you must do that by September 25th. If you are a part-time student starting in the fall and then you transfer to being a full-time student in the spring, or you're taking 9 or more credits in the spring, you will have to go in the spring and opt out of the health insurance if you'd like to. If you don't do anything, you will be automatically enrolled into the health insurance from Rider, and you will be charged the cost of the health insurance. The second webpage that you're going to get familiar with is Canvas. It's the same username and password that you use for your My Rider portal. When you log in, it'll bring you to your dashboard, showing you the courses that you are enrolled in for that specific semester. So if you click on one of the courses, it'll bring you to your course homepage. All homepages will look a little bit different. This is how mine was set up. And then you'll see all the tabs on the left-hand side. So assignments that's where all of your assignments are posted, when they're due, and how many points they're worth. Discussions are discussion board posts where you can post to your class, and then you can respond to your classmates' posts. Grades will show you all your grades for every assignment you have in your class, as well as your overall grade. Below that, people is all of the students and the professor in your class. You can see everybody's contact information if you want to get in contact with any of the students in your class. Below that, pages and files, you'll see all of the documents that your professor has put in your class. So any PDFs, any worksheets, any homework assignments. And then below that, you'll see syllabus. You can view your syllabus there. Below that is quizzes. So if you have any online quizzes or exams, that'll be where you can take them. And then below that is modules and conferences. Modules is another tab that's similar to file and pages, where your professor can post documents to. Conferences, where you can go and do like a Zoom meeting with people in your class. Collaborations is where you'll go to view any recordings that you've created with your classmates. Chat, where you can chat with any of your classmates or your professor. And then the video browser, if there are any videos for your class. You'll see on the right-hand side, to do, if there are any upcoming assignments, those will be listed there, as well as any groups you're put in for your course. Over here, you'll see groups as well. So again, your groups will be listed kind of in a format similar to the course, and you'll have all of your assignments in your group tab as well. Your calendar will show you all of your assignments for all of your courses. And then below that in your inbox, that's where you can go to message other students as well as your professor in addition to your email. So this is a campus map. We'll start at the bottom. This is our counseling center. So counseling sessions are free for all students. So if you'd like to call and make an appointment, you can do so. And the next to that is our public safety office. If you're coming on campus to park, this is the parking lot you'd be parking in. It's for our commuters and graduate students. Across from that is our Bart Luedeke Center. It's one of our main hubs for our students. On the bottom floor is the bookstore, where you can go and get all of your writer apparel as well as your textbooks for your classes. Across from the bookstore is Cranberries. It's one of our dining facilities on campus. Great place to grab some food before class. On the top floor is the financial aid office, as well as the Student Success Center, where you can go and use the free tutoring or the writing lab, as well as our career services. So career services is available for current students as well as alumni. So even after you graduate, you can come back and take advantage of their resources, such as the career fair, resume building, and mock interviews. And then another one of our kind of hubs for our students is our Student Recreation Center. That's where our Starbucks is on campus. Great place to grab coffee before class if you're on campus. And in the center is our library. You can use all of their resources, such as the computers, printers, books, journals, databases, as well as they do have full-time librarians to help you if you have any questions or trouble finding anything. And then next to the library is our academic quad. These are the 5 main buildings where you're going to have your classes if you're on campus. So these are just some of the main areas that our graduate students may go to on campus. Next is public safety. Their emergency and non-emergency number. I do recommend all students just having them on hand just in case. I've used the non-emergency number to have them help me jumpstart my car on campus. And we also offer student escort, which is a service that will help get students from point A to point B in student escort vehicles, as well as they do offer daytime hours for students with mobility challenges. So once again, welcome to the Rider community and good luck Bronx on your first semester.